trouble here. He's done it again! This is what the fans get.
In today's age of monster trucks, there's lots of iconic sponsors that run with some of the biggest monster truck tours of them all. There's the retired icons such as Monster Energy and Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. And there's also the new runner-ups, the rookies, such as JCB Digatron and the brand new Tech Deck Rec Deck. Now, you may be thinking, Hidden, there's already tons of videos that explain all of these sponsor trucks. Why do you want to waste your time making another video while you have a series to run? Well, I say to that is, I really want to talk about these trucks I selected because these trucks are very interesting, I gotta say. Some of them are weird, and some of them are pretty cool. And there's some that are, we will get into that later. But today, we are going to talk about the bizarre world of sponsored monster trucks. Maverick Monster Tracker. The Maverick Monster Tracker was sponsored by the gas station chain of the same name. Fun fact, when I was out in Utah for the World Finals, we stopped by some of the gas stations on our way there. But the truck made its debut at the Rocky Mountain Raceway event in Utah. Very fitting, I know. Monster Tracker was also featured in Nitrous Circus, the movie, 2012, and 25 Thrillabilities. The chassis of the truck was formerly the rear-engine Monster Patrol, but in 2015, the chassis was sold and became the Sniper Monster Truck. This truck is on our list because it was just referred as Maverick in Monster Jam, and also the truck just ran as the Monster Tracker for 1 year and replaced with a different sponsor or none at all. But I gotta say, it's a pretty interesting truck since it's been around for many years, and also how the truck jumped from different names. So yeah, that's Maverick Monster Tracker. Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, 2011. You know, there hasn't been a true Nickelodeon-themed monster truck before. Some may argue Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was the truck. But this truck is very unique in its own way. In 2011, to promote the Kids' Choice Awards event on Nickelodeon, Time Flies driver Calvin Raymer transformed the truck into what it is today. It was first seen in a few commercials of the award show, and at the Monster Jam World Finals pit party. Before it actually appeared on any broadcasts, in 2011, the truck did some crazy stunts to promote the event. Some to note were it jumped over an inflatable Nickelodeon blimp and landed into a pool of slime. Afterwards, a truck did a crazy flip and it presumably caused some damage to the truck that required a lot of repairs on it. A funny thing to note is that in the commercials, Jack Black was shown to be the driver of the stunts. But Calvin Raymer was the driver to perform the stunts that were previously stated. The truck itself was designed very odd, to be honest. At the front of the truck, there was a little Nickelodeon blimp with horns attached on top and exhaust pipes popping out of the body. Once after the event was over for that Kids' Choice Awards event, the truck was retired and has never made a return. But I gotta say, this truck was pretty cool. It had some memorable moments, but it's just been long forgotten, you know. But hey, this was pretty cool, I guess, you know. And I guess you could say this was the only time Jack Black drove a monster truck.
Hey, ladies! That didn't leave a mark.
American Badass, Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson and monster trucks? Heck yeah. That sounds like an awesome sponsor to have. And it actually did happen. In 2006, Dave Rifle out of Fortville, Michigan got this sponsored truck. It was originally the Black Widow monster truck. The truck made its debut in the Rolling Thunder Monster Truck Tour in 2006. The truck has hot rod inspired flames on it and the Harley Davidson logo on each side of its panels. But the truck has been long forgotten ever since the event, and there's hardly no footage of the truck itself and the event. So this makes it as one of the most rarest and most forgotten trucks of them all. But there's still plenty of art on our list to go through. But yeah, American Badass was a very isolated identity. What do you guys think? Fanta Orange. Fanta Orange is such a refreshing drink to have. Hey, did you guys see the new horror commercial with Freddy Fazbear in it? That was so peak, honestly. But anyways, back to our topic. You're probably thinking, how does a soda-themed monster truck work? Well, here it is, the Fanta truck. It was only a display truck at this time. It never competed or even had any competition debut or anything like that. But I gotta be honest, the concept of this truck is pretty cool, not gonna lie. The body itself is based off on an international semi-truck to deliver shipments. It also had giant greedy cans loaded on the hauler itself. The truck was originally under a Coca-Cola sponsorship until 2008. It was sold and it became Metal Shop Mafia, then added to Adjuster in 2018. It's a pretty cool truck in my eyes, but honestly, it's just a very weird sponsorship with a monster truck. Air Force A10. Everyone knows US Air Force Afterburner. It's such an iconic retired truck, and it was in the hands of one of the best drivers at that time, Damon Bradshaw. The truck itself has lots of history, such as memorable moments, and even won a World Finals Freestyle Champion in 2009. But we aren't going to talk about Afterburner today. We're going to be talking about the sibling truck, Air Force A10. Now, this truck is very cool looking and honestly such an interesting concept, I gotta be honest. It still had the classic Cadillac Escalade body with custom attachments around the body. Although it never made a competition debut in Monster Jam, the Air Force actually wanted to change Afterburner into the A10 truck. The fans really loved the Air Force Afterburner as it was, and they did notify David Bradshaw to change it too. They wanted the truck to stay the same. The truck was displayed at numerous pit parties where US Air Force Afterburner was competing at. I forgot to mention, the truck had a very cool gimmick. It had a giant gun under the chassis, and in this picture, you can see it firing baseballs out of it. I gotta be honest, that's really cool. It would have been cool to see this truck compete after the retirement of Afterburner, but hey, this has to make it to our list as one of the most coolest sponsor trucks of them all. Jetix. This truck was based off the television channel of the same name. The truck was exclusively competed in the 2007 and 2008 Monster Jam European tours, where the Jetix television channel was prominent. Dan Evans was the sole driver for the entire lifespan of the truck. It also ran on the Pastrana 199 chassis, even using the body itself in Antwerp at one point. The truck was retired following the 2008 tour, and it was replaced by Disney XD the following year. The Jetix channel rebranded to Disney XD at the start of the 2009 year. Now, this kind of make it to our list because the fact that the truck was only for a 2008 European exclusive tour, and then it was rebranded as a new truck, Disney XD, is pretty odd if you think about it. I really don't know what else to say about this truck, but yeah, Jetix was a truck, and it's honestly such a shame it went away so quickly. Skully. Traxxas. Oh boy, Skully. Everyone sorta knows the Skully monster truck is based off of the RC truck that was produced by Traxxas. Hey! We actually have the Skully body! And I gotta be honest, the RC body is pretty neat. It's pretty cool. As a RC replica truck of it, it's pretty cool, not gonna lie. But I have no idea whose idea it was to bring to life this truck. Not only Skully, but Craniac as real trucks. But anyways, we are getting ahead of ourselves. Skully is probably the most weirdest looking monster trucks of them all. It's just a big giant skull body, and it just looks very odd, I gotta say, you know. Skully competed in the Traxxas Monster Truck Tour along with X-Bax, Obsession, and Obsess. But in 2019, the truck was retired, and its driver left Team Beast and joined Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live. And he has been running the chassis with the Tiger Shark body on it. And that's pretty much it for Skully. It was just an odd truck, really weird, some say gross looking, you know. But it was such a worth it for the sponsor, you know, which was Traxxas, the fastest name of radio control. Not sponsored.
Family Guy. Yes, based off the sitcom animated adult show on Fox, Family Guy became a sponsored monster truck for the Team Flame Motorsports. The giant behind the wheel was David Basil. He campaigned the name on the El Matador chassis during the Mosh Truck Challenge event at the Myrtle Beach Speedway in Southern Carolina in July 2008, where he would earn the fastest qualifier position in racing, but he would have to miss out freestyle because the truck suffered damaged rear shocks. The real reason Family Guy was ran was because to promote a syndicated run on the show on Myrtle Beach, Fox affiliated WFXB. So, kind of an odd partnership, but hey, this has to make us one of the most bizarre sponsored monster trucks of all time. Like, I can't believe there's a Family Guy monster truck. Like, that's something I would never see come to life today, you know?
Whoa, what the? That was kind of a little weird right there, guys, right? Well, I gotta say, that concludes today's video. Today, what did we learn? We learned that sponsorships are always welcome in any media or sports. But with monster trucks, they can tend to get creative with their sponsorship and when creating a truck to promote. And yeah, that really concludes our video today. Please subscribe, hit that like button, notifications too, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Hayden, signing out.